Hello, lovely world. So I wanted to talk about one person today because it is her birthday today, and this person I've had a crush on her for quite some time. We were both born in the same year. We're both 31. She's released 9 studio albums in her lifetime. 9. Think about that. There's Speak Now, there's Fearless, there's Red, there's 1989, there's Lover, there's Folklore, there's Reputation, there's Evermore, and I'm probably forgetting an album somewhere in the mix there. But she's released 9 studio albums since she started her music career when she was 13 years old. Think about that. What were you doing when you were 13 years old? I know where I was. I was in 8th grade when I was 13 years old. And I was learning some stuff. I have no recollection of what I learned in 8th grade, but that's the grade I was in. And I hadn't thought about what could I do with my life at the age of 13. And she's been doing it for a very, very long time. Very long time. I mean, I just started YouTube when I was 23 years old. 23 years old. And I could have easily started YouTube a lot sooner than I did. But she's been doing this. I mean, I have crushes on 4 female artists, and she is one of them. And she's the only one I'm going to be talking about today. Now, I know a lot of individuals who don't like her, or don't like her music, or what she stands for, or things that she does. But that's just not the case for me. I've heard every single album except for Folklore all the way through. I have a few of her songs from Folklore, and I have not listened to her 9th studio album that she just released about 3 or 4 days ago, called Evermore. And there's 16 songs on Folklore. I think I have like 6 or 7, maybe even more than that. I can't remember. Hang on. There's 16, and let's see how many I have left to get. So I've gotten 5 songs of hers from Folklore. And there were 16, and I have 11 more to get. So that's saying a lot. Now, my favorite album of hers has to be 1989. And I'll explain why. Because it's the year I was born, it's the year she was born. I was born 9 months before her. She was born 9 months after me. I was born in April, and she was born today on December 13th. And if you don't know who I'm talking about the Queen, Taylor Swift. It is her 31st birthday today. And I'm wishing her happy birthday on Instagram. I'm wishing her happy birthday on YouTube, even though she probably will never see the Instagram message, or she'll never watch this video. But I'm just saying, she's an amazing artist. She's done it all in her career. She's gone from country to pop to rock in her, let's say, what is it, 11 plus 7, 18 years she's been doing this music thing. I've only been doing YouTube for 8 years, or almost 9 years. In February it'll be 9 years. She's been doing it a long, long time. And I could list off without a bunch of her songs, which I'm not going to do. But I do love every single album she's released, even though I haven't fully listened to all of Folklore, and I just heard about, Evermore. She's released 2 albums in 2020. Think about that. No artist has ever released 2 albums in 1 year, let alone releasing 3 albums in 2 years. Because last year she released Lover, and this year she's released Folklore and Evermore. That's 3 albums in a span of almost 2 years. It's just crazy to me to think she's doing this all on her own. She's writing her own songs. She's singing her own songs. She's just doing an amazing job as an artist, in my opinion. Now, everyone else has their own opinion of Taylor Swift. Everyone else has, like some of her songs, but doesn't like other of her songs and stuff like that. But I love every single song that she's ever released. On any of her albums. Like We Are Never Getting Back Together, Lover, Archer, Tim McGraw. I mean, there's just endless amount of songs that I could list that go on and on and on. Me, featuring Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco, I believe. I think that's his band. All of these songs, all of these artists out there, they're just great. Her especially, though, because it is her birthday today. So, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys all go. You all know the drill. And happy birthday, Taylor. Happy 31st birthday to you today. And you do you. And I'll do me. That's all I can say. Bye-bye.